been gone for a little bit.
It's been a busy, really busy week or so.
Yeah. But since it's the 1st of December, we've decided we're going to do Vlogmas. Because we're trying to vlog, so why not?
This means realistically we'll get 3 days in and quit, but
I mean,
optimism.
I'm not promising we'll have like 7 or 8 minute videos, but I mean 1 minute, 2 minute videos, I can handle that. That's something I can do. So what's been up?
Well, got an official offer from a school in Korea. The city is called Namyangju. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's adjacent to Seoul. It's a pretty standard offer as far as salary, vacation, apartment, paying for your ticket, everything like that goes. So that's exciting. I'm still a little bit on the fence about it, just because I kind of want to see what else is out there and if I could get something better. But it's exciting, and they, accepted Bowie and everything, so it's really cool, and it's exciting, and it's also really terrifying to think that in a couple months it'd be on a plane if we wanted to be, so...
Yeah. It's all kind of happening all of a sudden. Like, we went from being like, oh, let's move to Korea, to starting to just like look into moving to Korea, and then now it's real.
Yeah, and just, be aware, anybody who's, thinking about doing something similar, that they move quick. Like, this whole process moves really, really quick. Like, I would definitely advise you start getting some of your documents in order first. Like, go ahead and request your background check, do a couple little things like that, and then start applying, because this happens, it feels like overnight. You'll apply to recruiters, and you'll start getting emails back probably that day, saying, oh, can we set up like a initial screening interview session, and respond back, and do that, and start hearing back from schools within a week or two, and yeah, it's fast.
Well, we started, for a timeline, we started applying for things, I think it was like the 10th of November.
It was literally like election day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and here it is. It's been less than 3 weeks, and I've been having an actual like offer in hand, and it seems like there's a call every day, whether it's an interview or just a screening thing or whatever. I think that it feels like there's a call pretty much every day. My mom is probably going to be super pissed when she looks at her phone bill and sees a lot of international calls to Korea. I hope that's covered in our plan. Yeah, and it's also weird because once you start applying, you just have to accept that you're going to be a little bit on Korea Standard Time, KST. Yeah, most of your interviews will probably take place at night or in the mornings, when you can, when it's middle of the day there. They're 14 out. We're Eastern Standard Time, and they're 14 hours ahead of us. You may luck out in some other recruiters you work with. Like, one of the ones I've been in touch with is out of Vancouver, One I had an interview with this morning is out of Boston, so you get some people that are relatively on your schedule, but just know you'll be on KST a little bit.
Yeah, so I guess that's an update. How are you feeling?
Honestly, I think it's so many emotions, it's hard to process them all. Because I think it's one thing, we were pretty determined, we were going to go, but even when you're really determined, saying you're going to go, it's still very different than having the contract in front of you and knowing that you're a signature away from moving across the world and starting this journey. And that's scary, because as exciting as it all is, it's all really scary. I mean, because it's in so many ways, it's still so different, and I'm trying to process this, and basically when reality hits you, it hits you, but I think at the same time it's unbelievably exciting. I mean, the opportunity to do something so different and to see a part of the world that so few people ever experience, and just to live abroad and have such a new experience in your life is unbelievable.
Well, we were just talking about this last night. It's like, for me, it's like I have to keep refocusing myself away from the fear, because obviously there's a fear associated with this moving across the world and being alone and being, not necessarily alone, but away from family, away from friends, away from your support network. And that fear is obviously normal. And it's exciting for me, to have that fear of someplace that I don't understand and I've never been to before. And I'm just trying to not necessarily focus on that and focus more on all of the 1,000,001 things that I have to do. And I'll deal with that when we get there. Because it's exciting, and I am wanting to go. Just because you're afraid of something doesn't mean that you don't want something. And I'm excited, and I'm ready to already be there. Honestly, I'm just ready to be there and be settled in, and get all of this paperwork stuff done with. It's like right now we're on our way to go get our marriage license, because we're getting married in 3 days. So, yay.
Yeah.
But then I'm going to have to start the whole process of changing my name, which I've gotten, I don't know, there's conflicting things on the Georgia government site about how to change your name. So I'm hoping that the probate court can tell me about it today, and that it is really simple, and I just have to put the right name on the marriage certificate, and then it's done. That would be really nice. So, yeah, I think that's a good intro back to what we're doing.
Yeah, that is where we're at. It's scary and crazy, but exciting at the same time. If anybody has any restaurant recommendations in Namyangju or the surrounding area, restaurants or bars, or in Seoul too, obviously, food, nightlife, shopping. If you know a place where I can get US size men's 13 shoes, please share. Because I am having to accept the reality that I'm not going to be able to buy shoes for a year. Not that I'm a shopaholic, but more, if you wear through your shoes, you're kind of fucked. So yeah, I'd like to thank our loyal viewer, our loyal subscriber. You're who we do this for.
Yeah. Alright, so we're doing Vlogmas. We'll be here every day for at least a couple minutes a day. So if you do want to subscribe, you should do that, because then you'll see all of the videos. Or even if you're not going to watch the videos, you should still subscribe so that we have more subscribers.
And, you know, if you do subscribe, I can promise there's a really, really big surprise coming for you, which is a very sincere thank you. It'll be really heartfelt, so.
Okay, bye guys.
We'll see you.